We, JCI Philippines, speak for the youth. We met with some of our vice presidential candidates to find out more about their positive change solutions for some of the issues the country faces today.
My positive change for labor contractualization. I have been in Congress for 18 years. And I was a law student way back in 1993 when I graduated. Bawal noon hanggang ngayon ang labor-only contracting at labor contractualization. Ang nagbigay ng puwang para maging legal ito ay isang Department Administrative Order na ginagamit ngayon ng iba't ibang kumpanya para i-justify ang contractualization. Nasa kamay ng susunod na Pangulo ang pag-repeal dyan sa Department Administrative Order na yan ng Department of Labor. No laws need be passed in order to prohibit this because it is already prohibited under the law. Layunin namin ni Senator Grace, i-repeal ang DAO na yan para magkaroon ng security of tenure ang ating mga manggagawa at para matiyak na kung ang kanilang trabahong ginagawa para sa isang kumpanya ay naaayon sa negosyo o aktual na negosyo ng kumpanyang yon ayon sa labor code, hindi sa dapat pwedeng matanggal ng basta-basta lamang makalipas ang 5 o 6 na buwan. This will also promote investments in our country and I think businessmen should see the wisdom of this. Dahil kung may security of tenure ang isang manggagawa, pwede siyang magkaroon ng access to credit dahil stable ang kanyang kita. And with additional credit, they can have more purchases that will support industries in our country. This actually has a longer bearing and by far more deeper meaning for our economy if we do this. In the short term, it may seem disadvantageous to them. But in the long term, I hope they see the benefits of this and not oppose it and in fact support this undertaking of government. Kahit naman sila, gusto rin nila may mga mamimili ng kanilang mga kalakal.
If we cannot eliminate it in a calibrated manner, we start where it should start. Come up with a universally accepted, practical, no-nonsense definition of minimum wage. Right now, the definition before us is it's the wage that keeps body and soul together. Let's flesh that out. Contractualization is really a burden to our overburdened and underemployed labor force, of which only 10% are organized. They must develop leverage so that when they face the tripartite arrangements, government and management, government will not take sides. And that requires labor to speak with one voice so that they will develop more credibility, more bargaining power. I say that because what would I know about labor? Former soldier, former rebel, no? But I was unfortunately made chairman of the Senate Committee on Labor. And this was the first question I asked, which nobody has answered since then. And that was 10 years ago.
May positive change solution to labor contractualization is, yung sitwasyon kasi sa contractualization, masalimuot talaga. Kung titingnan natin yung ating labor laws, I've been a labor lawyer for a long time. Kung titingnan natin yung ating labor laws, bawal naman talaga ito. Pero yung pinaka-problema kasi natin, yung implementation. Halimbawa, I've been lawyering for employees for a long time. Binawal ko sa sarili kong mag-lawyer for employers. Talagang marami akong mga kliyente na victims of contractualization. Kung yung pinakabuod lang ng batas yung gagamitin, papanalunan talaga ng employees. Kasi bawal naman talaga yun sa batas. Ang problema, yung procedure na nasa batas, hindi din siya nakakabuti para sa employees. Halimbawa, pag magrereklamo ka ng labor contractualization, ifa-file mo yung case sa NLRC. Mananalo ka sa NLRC, pero yung employer na natalo, ia-appeal niya ito sa Court of Appeals, ia-appeal niya ito sa Supreme Court, and it takes years. Marami ako mga kliyente na 10 years na nilang pinanalo yung kaso, pero hanggang ngayon, wala pang desisyon yung Court of Appeals, wala pa ding desisyon yung Supreme Court. Wala nang trabaho yung aming mga kliyente. Panalo sila sa kaso, wala silang trabaho, wala silang nakukuhang anything kasi inappeal nga ng employer. So yung sa akin, ma-amend sana yung batas as far as procedure is concerned. Kasi yung substance ng batas, binabawal na talaga siya. Pero as far as procedure is concerned, na pag nanalo na sana sa NLRC, kahit inappeal pa siya, sana immediately executory na. Pag sinabi natin immediately executory na, meron ng compensation kahit naka-appeal pa siya. Kasi kung hindi ito gagawin, hindi natatakot yung employers eh. Hindi natatakot yung employers. Patuloy pa din nila itong ginagawa para makalusot. Ngayon, ano yung nasa batas? Ang sinasabi ng batas, pag nakalampas ng 6 months sa trabaho, considered na yun na regular employees. And pag regular employees na, ano na siya, kailangan niya nang makuha yung lahat na benefits of irregular employee, 13th month pay, yung lahat na medical, yung mga vacation leaves, etc., etc. Pero ang ginagawa ngayon ng mga employers, hanggang 5 months lang yung kontrata, tapos hindi i-renew after some time. So they are able to go around the law. So yung sa akin lang, i-amend sana yung procedural aspect ng batas to make it easier for employees to complain. Pangalawa, meron tayong Department Order number 18 na ina-attempt itong i-resolve by allowing contracting and subcontracting for labor contracting employees only. Pero hindi kasi nai-implement ng maayos yung Department Order number 18. So yung sa akin sana, maging stricto lang yung implementation nito. It is already an important first step against contractualization.
My positive change solution against labor contractualization is just implement the labor laws. However, yung mga ganitong opportunities kasi na tinitake advantage ng mga negosyante, ng mga businesses is because walang trabaho and there is an abundance of labor. However, kung magkakaroon ng mag-i-improve ang ating ekonomiya at maka-generate tayo ng employment, ng trabaho, mawawala yung labor contractualization dahil mag-aagawan na yung mga negosyo to retain yung mga magagaling na empleyado. And the only way to do that is to regularize them and give them as many benefits as possible. So yung ganitong problema kasi, ano ito this is just a symptom of the general unemployment problem. Pag na-solve natin yung unemployment problem, mawawala yung labor contractualization.
Our vote will be our positive change. So, vote for moral enlightenment. Vote for change.